Hey, pilots! Welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales of my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account. But it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle. Because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. I'm going to call this battle Beacons Bring Damage. That's right. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song November. Perfect for this game. All right, guys, so this is Moon. So I'll be putting the closed map deck in here. All these builds are a little bit faster, quicker knife fighter type builds. Great for moving around this more closed type map. I'm calling this battle Beacons Bring Damage. You know, I'm always about the beacons, and I'm all about winning. I've told you guys that. If you want to win in domination, you want to focus on the beacons. But there is a serendipity there. It doesn't mean that you're going to not get damage. You know, a lot of people want damage because it brings silver. You know, and I get that. You need the resources so you can develop your hangar. Well, guess what, guys? When you go after beacons, you'll get plenty of damage. Remember, if you know, a good team is going to be heading toward beacons like I always do. Look at every single one of my movements. Every time I go anywhere, it's toward a beacon that needs to be liberated or neutralized or guarded. By the way, this is Frick. He's my death button Raven. He's got a great splash, ability on him. Right now I got my foot caught in a little crevice there, and I can't get out. I tried jumping out. He didn't go nowhere. I might as well just chip away at this guy who's going around to threaten a beacon there. Now I'm gonna hop. I finally got out of there. Hop down, but unfortunately, that's just too much of a powerhouse there to face. So there goes Frick. Sorry, Frick. My bad on getting stuck in there. But guys, remember, always be going for a beacon. Now, each and every one of my teammates, if you watch them in their battle and what they're doing posture-wise, they're always going for a beacon. This time they're going for a liberated beacon or a neutral beacon. There was a invader going after it, so they got that one. So now we're running off to what? The next beacon to cap. We need to get this one, right? So I'm going to go in there and help take this guy down. I got mates right behind me. That's why I did that. I was sacrificed, but we got that beacon. Now, I got a beacon over to my left over there. Now, my guys are guarding that one. But what they're doing, they're either guarding or they're on their way to liberate a red beacon. Beacons do bring damage, guys. You're going to get them because that's where the reds are going to be. The reds are going after a beacon too. So when you're out there looking for reds to shoot at, to get your damage and all, go to a beacon. That's where they're gonna be. You don't have to avoid beacons and get silver. You don't have to do one instead of the other. You can be doing both in a battle. I see very many battles where the top scorer doesn't have any beacons at all, and I obviously they're looking for silver, but they really weren't doing it in a proper way. If you want lots of silver, if you want lots of damage, go for the beacons. That's where the reds are gonna be. Now, I didn't get a lot of damage, but look at the rest of my mates there. We actually outscored them by a whole lot. But if you also notice, we were totally dominating on beacons. We were going where the beacons were, and we were liberating them. But in doing so, we were running into reds all the time, and we got a whole lot more damage that way. So guys, remember that. Beacons do bring damage. Great pilots on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Rare Form. and you'll definitely see why as we go along here, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, War. Perfect for this battle. All right, guys, so this is the closed map deck. This is little Whizbang. He's my Halo Blitz, and he's a little assassin when he wants to be. He just charges right up in your face, and there's not much you can do. He's so overwhelming with those 4 halos. Now remember, guys, I'm in level 6 bots and level 9 weapons, so I'm definitely not really powerful compared to most of the firepower that's on the field right now. And I don't have a lot of meta bots, but you know, there are times when you can still be pretty aggressive when you want to be, and I've gotten 2 beacons so far, and that was Blitz, my Halo, my little Whizbang. So this is Frick. He's my Death Button Raven. He's also a pretty formidable bot there too. He can put out a lot of damage. I'm trying to get these beacons. I'm being really aggressive, more so than normal, but my mates are kind of standing back a little bit, but they're also being aggressive with damage, and I'm just gonna have some fun here. So this is my Phantom. I've got a couple things on him. I've got a Gust, and I've got a Halo, and I've got, a Storm on top, which is the medium one, and then a Halo, and then a Blaze, and then he's already done. I think I call it a Blaze. It's like a little miniature Ember, and I don't know if it's the Igniter or the Blaze, but it's the small fire one. This is my Titan. He's an Arthur, so he's got the front shield, and he's got the little hot foot stove thing. And I'm just gonna, I got the front shields going, and you can also open up the shields to protect your sides, depending on where you're shooting from. But I'm just, he's just so tanky. He's very, very slow, but he's such a tank. I'm just gonna march in the center here. I'm in rare form here. I don't normally go right up in everyone's grill like this, and we're down 4 beacons to 1, but now we're getting back up. Now we're 3 beacons and they're 2. We're way behind a beacon bar. We just got to cap this one, and it'll be a 4 capper. This guy's pushing me out of the way. I'm assuming he grabbed that beacon here, so I'm going to head off over toward their home area. We've got a spawn raid going. Then I look back and realize, wait a minute. He didn't cap that one. He just rushed right past me and didn't even finish capping. He just wanted to run off to the spawn raid. And you know what? Hey, if you got a spawn raid, great, go for it. But, me, come on. This is how I play. It's almost like a reflex action. I can't allow a beacon to be uncapped. It's just part of the game, guys. Now we got a 5 capper. We've got a spawn raid going. I don't know what happened to the Reds. They were so aggressive at the beginning, and then they were just gonna drop back and said, "Oh, we're done," and they just totally folded their arms. I really don't know what happened to the Reds. I don't know if anyone lost connection or what. We're going to find out here toward the end here. But, man, we just kind of pushed and pushed, and we created our own little spawn raid there. And that's pretty rare, on a battle when everyone's pretty balanced and even unless someone loses connection. And that's what I kind of thought happened. But I'm looking at these stats, and pretty much everyone ran to the end. You even had, you had no one under 400,000 on the other side. And they all grabbed beacons too. I grabbed my share of beacons, and so it really was actually a balanced battle. But somehow we just pushed and got aggressive. It almost looked like a beacon rush there. So there you go. Great pellets on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. That was some rare form. Peace out. I'm gonna call this battle Rush from Behind, and boy is it ever. Stick around to the end, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Woodish. All right, guys, this is this episode's Beacon Rush battle. On this one, I always go the same way with Beacon Rush. It's fast forward. You get the neutral beacons, then you keep going toward the center, and you keep pressing in. Not everyone on your team is gonna get that memo. Unfortunately, they did not. So they didn't get that center one, but neither did the Reds. So I'm gonna go back in there, see if we can grab this one and turn this one blue. And if we can, that'll give us a 3 capper. And then you go into the 4th one. Oh no, then we left our flanks behind. Guys, the way you do beacon rushes, you try to get them all, you try to get your first 2, and then your 3rd one in the middle, the center beacon, and then you have a containment zone. Unfortunately, not everyone knows that one. So I got this one blue, and we're just gonna have to kind of piece it together. Now, one of the things that happens though, when the Reds see one of their beacons being capped or liberated, one of the tactics is to drop out of whatever you're in and jump in to go ahead and fill in where a beacon is being threatened and needed. So that is a tactic. But what happens if you do that too much is you might start burning through your bots. So be very mindful when you're doing something like that you don't exhaust your resources in order to use that tactic. So this is Diablo. He's running around. He's going to try to see what he can do. Look, they got a 4-capper. Man, on a 4-capper on a beacon rush, that is a death sentence. It really is. But I'm going to go back here and open up this back door, see if some of my mates can file on in. I don't really know what they're doing. I'll go into the center here and see if I can't do that. I'm really just scrambling around like a chicken. Now, obviously, rather than stand there and, and look at a Spectre all stupid like, he can't hit me, but he can hold that one. And I'm really trying to see. Now, he dropped out of that one because he saw me going up there. He dropped out of his one to go guard that one, and now I went and grabbed it. So he burned through a resource. Now I'm going to try to get this one blue, see if I can, and not quite. All right, I'm going to hop into my next guy here. This is a Titan. This is my Arthur. I thought I'd come into the backfield and start, basically melting anyone that was spawning in their back home area. Guys, when you play Beacon Rush, do not treat this like it's domination. It's a whole different critter. And I see a lot of people playing like it's domination, and you just can't. We're at a 3-2 Beacon disadvantage. Everyone's playing more like domination, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to chip away these guys, get them out of the equation, and then start running down and seeing what I can do. Now I'm looking. Look at the body count over there. They are down to just 2 guys that are running around with things. This is where we kind of come back, because now that they're obviously short on resources, we can dominate them and overpower them. I don't care. I'm going right into this guy. I knew I was going to get wiped out. This is Whizbang, by the way. But now that we've got a 5-capper, we've absolutely got them on the run, because I think a couple of their mates must have mech'd out real early. Like, they got way too aggressive at the beginning. And when that happens, there's really no way for them to recover, because we've got all of our guys against 2 of their guys, and there's just no way that they can keep on top of us. So we're just going to burn through their resources, let this 5-capper kick on down on the beacon bar, and we had a nice comeback from the end. Guys, when you're down on a, when they've got a 4-capper, there's hardly no coming back from that one, unless you've got a red team that is getting a little too careless with their resources. So this is a great lesson. Make sure that when you're out there, and you're getting kind of aggressive, watch your body count. And if you're getting down to the last slot or 2, man, hold back, hold up, and don't burn through your resources, or you might lose it at the end there. Lots of great pilots on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out, guys. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel on a regular basis, so if you like what you see, please tap on the subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. Also, Discord is a great way to connect with other amazing pilots, keep up on the latest news, and learn more ways to improve your gaming experience. Without question, one of the best Discord servers out there is War Robots Master Pilots. Managed by some of the best pilots in the game today, it features a robust list of informational, tutorial, and informative channels to cover anything and everything related to this awesome game. So definitely take a moment to click on the link in the description of this episode and check them out. Finally, my goal is to provide you all with entertaining and helpful information that'll help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Just make sure you're having fun, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.